Oh, you didn't know? Yo ass better call somebody. It is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Kurt McGurk. It's your boys, the part-time marks. Kurt McGurk, what up, G? Oh, man,
What's good, man?
man, it's been. Man, I can't complain about it. Long
I like
week.
that shirt.
Man, throwback old school one time.
Yeah.
AON, all or nothing. You know what I mean? Mr. All
Yeah.
or Nothing. That's what I would call myself if I wanted to.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
what's
won't
up?
argue with you.
What's been up with you? Everything good?
Same old.
Man, I
How you
feel like
feeling?
I've been swimming in wrestling. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's all there is.
There ain't nothing else to do, man. It's just
Every day of the week.
diving wrestling. Eddie, what's going on, my man? Thanks for checking in. You could be anywhere in the world. You know what I always say, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. I'm sure you got some things to say about the last couple episodes of wrestling. Yes, it is Tuesday. It is time to mark about it. Man, Kurt. Um, I guess we should get right into it. Let's get to our sponsor though, man. You already know. Let's get to it here. I'm sure it's gonna pop up on the screen, and there it is. Big Jason Fine 1-800 Hurt 123 Attorney Big Al specializes in slip and fall, workman comp, personal injury claims. You know it. He has three locations: one in Philadelphia, one in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, one in Pittsburgh, I think we got word from our messengers just last week. He'll be having another one opening up here soon, so he'll have a total of four locations. Jason Fine, Attorney Big Al. He only asked 33 and a third percent. I'm pretty sure I got that right. I've been working on this. I'm trying to get better with it. I'm sure it'll pop up on the screen when we pop back up just one more time so everybody knows how to get a hold of Big Jason Fine, Big Al, our big sponsor who takes care of
Big
us every single week.
Al.
Yes, Big Al, Pittsburgh, Cherry Hill, Philadelphia, all your claims. Man, Kurt, it's been a crazy week again in wrestling, man.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
man, surprisingly last night we started off with old John Cena again. I kind of had a feeling once there was a little bit of a delay when we're like, you notice how there was like a good like 30 seconds of just quietness
Yeah.
before his music dropped. So I'm like, I think we're gonna get Cena again. I don't know. I don't know. Did that entrance remind you of anything? Did that entrance remind you of anything last night?
You sent me that picture. So as soon as I seen it, I was like, yeah, it's the same vibe right there.
Yeah, he kind of walked out with that ECW one night stand, like when he held the championship. Yes, let's mention. Please mention Out of the Box Sports 1-800 Hurt 123, no recovery, no fee, at the rate of 33 and a third percent. By next week, I'm gonna have all that. I'm gonna have all that down. Watch, Kurt. Watch. I'm
The
telling you,
best
I'm working on. I'm gonna get faster with it. I'm gonna say it just like. I'm gonna be able to
put
say it
some
just
black
like.
lightning into it.
Yeah, man. I gotta put a little black lightning into it. I will by next week. Next week, 2 weeks, it'll be spicy. You know what I mean?
Michael.
Mike, thanks for checking in with us. What's going on, my man? Mike Eddie's already here in the building with us. Man, you know what I mean? Like how they always say, two. We got a crowd with two, but now I mean, there's four of us here, so we got a party basically. Um, but man, we started off with another John Cena promo. Kurt, how did you feel about this one? This two back-to-back weeks
So
starting off with Cena.
I was thinking about this today, right?
Okay.
We were asked by Ken, right?
Okay.
somebody asked, or was it me? Between Hogan and is this the better? I'm thinking like the more we get into it, I'm liking this a whole lot more. Just for the simple fact that it's just John. There's no Rock. There's nobody else. There's no NWO. There's, you know what I'm saying? It's John. This makes sense. I feel for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
But we got it's like we got
Firefly.
another heel. Yeah, it's like we got another heel just telling the truth. I mean,
It's been consistent, right?
it's been super consistent with the heels. I mean, no matter how they're going about how they're handling their business, they are telling the truth though. You know what I mean? And it seems like the truth is pissing people off even more. Um, yeah, I thought this promo again smoked. Like I said, he got the crowd eating
Smoke.
out of his hands. He, I mean, we never thought he would lose it with the mic work, but he's got him. I mean, he's telling them basically, like, yo, you're laughing at a little kid that I called out. You know what I mean? Which we all did. We completely laughed about it. Mike says he loves this new Cena, but he just hopes he comes out and stands in the ring and he wants to see the mic drop. I think he already kind of gave us the mic
He
drop
he
now,
gave
like
us that at the press
at the
conference.
press conference.
Everybody wanted him to
Yeah,
say something, and like he wasn't going to be on TV for a couple of weeks, so we got the mic dropped in, and we had to wait. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Now
because
it's been what 2 weeks. He's getting it
yeah,
out, and he what he's doing, he's making it seem like this is between Cena and the fans, the C Nation, and he's making them out to be the Hills.
he's just spitting like, look at y'all, look how you're acting. You're out here cursing. Your language
He's not
is
wrong.
crazy. He's not wrong. Eddie says, I still love how Cena smoked that little kid last week. Yeah, that's exactly what we was just talking
Cross
about.
that
He was
line.
he crossed the line. And did you ever think you would see a Cena that like when somebody challenges him, he just like, nah, I'm cool. He just steps out the ring. You ever think you would see a John Cena like that?
You want some, come get some. Like,
I mean,
nah, I'm good.
uh, that's great. That's perfect. That's great. Um, yeah, yeah. He's like, no, I'm cool because now you're getting Cody kind of like saying his lines against him. Uh, I don't know. At first I thought Cody's run was a little bit dry, bro. Like, we kind of got through a couple months of some stuff. Now I'm not saying his matches was horrible. Let me clarify that. What I'm saying is like there was just like no stories that I was really interested in. And it seems
Nothing
like
that
ever
lasted
since like
forever.
yeah, like first it started with the Owens joint. You know what I mean? And now, like I said, his promos and all that stuff, it's always been solid. It just wasn't really for me. But now I'm kind of like lured in. I'm like definitely like pulled in with it now. Um, like I said, he's using Cena's lines against him.
Hmm.
I mean, I still think there's so many more layers that we're gonna peel back. I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, like I said, like you just said though, like he ain't brought up the Rock yet. We ain't bring up none of that yet. Does he want people to forget? Um, do they want people to forget Rock is involved in this?
We're not gonna forget it. That
Yeah, and Paul says if they don't give Cena the record championship run, let's clarify that after this turn and his Oscar award winning performance on the mic, man, these mic spots are golden, man. You're absolutely
mhm.
right about that, Paul. Um, the microphone work right now is, I mean, that's everything to me. I mean, if you can tell a good story, and they're absolutely doing that. Like, but so just before we get go carry on, how you feel about Cena says like he's gonna take the belt and skate after he wins. I mean that's
So
something to discuss.
you know what it sounds like, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like when CM Punk told him he was gonna grab the belt, and I mean like I'm out.
So yeah, we're gonna get the summer of Cena. It's gonna happen. He's gonna win the
Jim
title.
Life, thanks for checking in, my guy. Promo's been crazy. Yeah, yeah, we're loving these promos. You came right in at a great time. Yeah.
I could see them running over again.
I I
The
I
whole
mean
thing, the same way they did it. Cena wins. He's like, I'm out. I'm out of here. They do a little, tournament to crown a new champion
you
at the end when Cody gets the championship back
get guess what? I got something for
with
you.
the new music, with the
Yeah.
new
Oh,
music,
my bad.
with the
My bad.
championship belt.
I don't want to cut you off too
No,
much.
you're
I
good. Go
keep
ahead.
keep that thought. I got something for you. You know, like I said, we love crowds, right?
Yeah.
So why not? Why don't we welcome in one of our tag team partners of the world, Dave, the showstopper.
What's up, fellas? How we
What's
doing?
up, man?
What's going on,
What's up,
man?
man?
Feels like it's been a while.
Oh, it's been a minute. What's going on, fellas? What's the deal? What's what are we
Ma-
talking about here?
Man, we're right in the middle of this John Cena promo number two, man. Just talking about how last night's promo again was between him and Cody Rhodes is fire.
Mi- Mister, I'm going for number 17.
Yeah. So,
He's
well,
gonna
we
get
were
it.
just discussing at this moment how he said he was going to take the belt and go home. Does that remind you of anything?
Oh, a lot of things. Absolutely. A CM Punk deal.
Uh,
Really.
that's so we're
I think they're
starting to
gonna run that
discuss
whole
where.
story again. They're gonna
Kind of
run
like
that whole
a
story.
Alondra Blaze thing too. Think about it, guys. Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking it and going home. Yeah, she took hers and she dumped it though.
Dumped it in the trash can.
Yeah, she took it and dumped it. Um, could
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, because you know that he brought up the old spinner belt, how that belt was a dumpster fire. um,
Yeah.
you know, but
Were they that desperate to bring that up? I mean, come on, that was bad. I mean, that was a bad setup. I thought, like
Well, he
the
said he's
spinner
gonna do
belt.
it because
I
with
mean, well, if you look up the spinner belt, it is a known fact that that belt is known to be trash. um, uh, I got somebody sent it to me. I mean, and it's definitely that belt
oh
is.
his
It
smile.
was kind of a disrespect to wrestling. I can't lie. It is. It's kind of a
I
shit
mean, if it
belt.
Well,
didn't
actually, if you
fit,
think about
it
it,
was
guys,
fine.
that belt was actually pretty cool at one point because actually people did kind of like it, like spinning around.
Well,
No,
kids liked it.
Right, right.
that
I
was the whole
think
point.
that it was the whole point, man. But that ain't it, man. The belt ain't supposed to be. The belt ain't supposed to
Spinning.
look like that. I mean, I got the whole process of it, but that ain't what it's supposed to be about.
Well, you know.
So, I mean, we're still weeks away, man. Like Cena can. I mean, he can win this belt. I mean, because I think there's so many different angles you could get to if he does take this championship. Um, like I said, like he just kind of like you said, him taking this belt and going home, and Punk still wanting to be in the mix. Feel like that I feel we always feel like they're trying to add some layers to it. You wouldn't have
I,
said that. Go
I
ahead.
I love the fact that Punk is still keeping this favor in his back pocket because he's going to use it
Stacy,
eventually.
what's
I
up?
can't wait to see it.
Stacy, hello.
I
Thanks
stay.
for checking in. Appreciate you stopping and checking in with us. Please comment. Say, we will read your comments back. Yeah, please
Paul.
comment, like,
Paul
subscribe. We're
said.
here.
Paul said, "Come on, the belt was kind of cool. Shit, some of us had spinners on our whips. Look, We talking about
Yeah,
the belt though, the
It,
championship
it,
belt. We
it was
talking
cool if you were a kid. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it was only cool if you were the big timers and you
I
had.
mean, I
There
mean,
was some.
Hogan never had a spinning belt. Brett never had a spinning
Rod
belt.
finished.
Stone
Rod
Cold never had a
finished.
spinning belt. Yeah.
I mean,
Rod
yeah, I
finished.
mean, just look at that championship compared to other championships. Like, I get the purpose. I get it. It was like that was the thing then, and it wasn't for me. I'll tell you that. I got it, but nah, that wasn't it. And especially because other people had it too. It wasn't like it was just his belt. And
Right.
then Edge kind of switched it to the rated R belt. And
That spun
that,
too.
what'd you say?
Didn't that spin
Yeah,
too?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
it
belt
did.
was
It did.
yeah, yeah, and it was shit too. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was shit.
It was all right. I mean, it was, it was good
Junkyard
for
Dog
Edge.
didn't have no dang spinning belt.
No. No.
No, the spinner belt. Just come on, man. Like, but I mean, I kind of see where Cena was getting to. Like I said, man, good promo. I'm I'm getting sold on this match. I'm starting to get real sold on this match.
Because you wasn't a couple weeks ago, but it's good
I
now.
mean, yeah, Jim Life says, yeah, the big timers, yeah, because I brought up the spinning titles, or the spinning rims. There was a couple people around here with spinning rims, but
Yeah.
that was a phase. Things are phases, and they shouldn't have had that belt as long as they did at that time.
Oh, that it
That
was
I
long.
agree. Totally.
that was
Totally.
my
It was long, right?
uh, yeah, they had that belt for a long time. They
That
had
belt
that
was the
belt for
longest one active, right?
huh?
Yeah,
That one
I
was the
think so.
longest one active, right?
What that belt was it that long?
Yeah.
It was pretty long. It was long. Hmm. Yep.
That's tragic, fellas. That's tragic. And no, what's more tragic that there's actually people in here agreeing with y'all that or whoever said that belt was kind of cool. No, that belt was
That
dog
was
shit.
Paul. That was
Well,
Paul.
yeah. You see, that's why he's not on the air tonight because me and him been arguing
Yeah,
daily.
when he had when Cena had it on his waist and he said there he's spinning the thing, it's kind of like, got you kind of
Oh,
dizzy watching it.
yeah, I could see him putting some spinners on his little car there. That seems like something he would do. Look, I'm gonna mess with him because he's not in here tonight because he likes to send videos of like
Uh-oh, we lost him.
Uh oh.
oh,
Man.
he's trying to fire me. This is look, he's trying to fire me. This is what the producers can
see
do.
see what you're doing? You're making him mad.
I'm gonna get myself canceled.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
my
That
God,
was
they had
I
that
think
belt for that
Paul,
long.
it was a
the
long time.
longest. That was the longest,
Ugh,
right? I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure.
think so.
ugh, that's a damn shame. Stacy said, "I'm still trying to come to grips with Cena being a heel. Never thought I would see that coming." Um,
Stace, it's been a long time since anybody's like really expected it, and they've been trying to do it for years. It's just never happened. I mean,
Black Lightning definitely did not have a spinning belt, Randy. You're right.
you're right. Thank you, Randy. Thanks for checking in and thanks for telling the truth. I ain't never
For
had no
once,
damn
right?
spinning belts, huh? I ain't never had no damn spinning belts. Not even in the
No.
backyard. Not even in the backyard, we didn't have spinning belts. Um,
The backyard spinner
but
belt, quite honestly.
oh, yeah, those were probably some of our best belts. I'd say the ones we drew up as kids, to be honest with you. I thought some of the belts were super cool with the pleather and the cardboard. Um,
did you guys like
but
the fact that when Cena was doing the promo, he's like, "You guys make this so easy on me." It's like,
ab-
come on,
go ahead, Kurt.
They got to proving his point before he even started making his point.
right?
It's like, oh,
Exactly.
they're Cena sucks. Cena sucks. He puts the mic down. Boo. Like, make up your mind, bro. Like, do you want me to talk or do you not want? Do you want me to be here or do you not want me to be here?
Well, you're talking
And
about
that's
the
how
best
it
on the
ends.
mic, Kurt. I mean, seriously, he's the best on the mic. I mean, come on.
The best. Like the way he, nobody can control a crowd like Cena right
No,
now. Not that I think.
nope. I
Nah,
agree.
and especially not right now. Um,
He's the best MC in the WWE.
I mean, he keeps a straight face. He doesn't sit there. He sits there and looks at you like, yeah, you guys are
Look,
making this too easy on me. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Paul and
pure.
Larry gonna be mad when EO loses next week.
Yeah, yes, Eddie's saying, yeah, I guess we would both be upset by that one, but I don't think so. I don't, oh boy, here he goes now.
Did you guys actually think, like, when he brought up the kid, were you surprised he brought that up?
No,
Um, no, he had to.
they made a
Um,
big
Okay,
deal about it. They posted the kid and everything.
right, right.
because the
That kid
internet
made the
ate it up.
internet.
I mean,
Yeah,
right?
he
You know,
had
the
he
internet's
had it.
influencing
Mm.
a lot of stuff, and that's great for. I'm glad that line just came up. Paul says, and no, Larry, I wouldn't put them on my whip now, but I did
I
have them
guarantee you that kid got tickets to WrestleMania.
on your Tahoe back in the on back on your Tahoe back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah, they would have looked good on a Tahoe. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Some spinners. So Mike says, "What's the end game you think for Cena in this storyline?" Oh,
I think he loses.
you think
I think he wins. You want my whole layout? Day.
Might as well.
give us a small
I
layout because, like I
I
said, we're not
think
going to go
he
super long
wins.
tonight, but we're going to hit major target. We're just going to hit major targets tonight. But go ahead.
I think he wins. They're gonna do the whole summer of punk thing. He'll leave. They'll crown a new champion. He'll come back, hopefully with some different music. Match, and then for the next how many ever months it's gonna be. Yo, we gotta get this title off of this man. I don't know, bro. I didn't get too far. It's gonna end with the Rock though. It has to.
Okay, I can see that. I have my little version, but I'll save it for another day.
We gotta have a whole
Yeah,
WrestleMania prediction episode. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't want to go that far because we're gonna have that. I know before
we'll
WrestleMania, so
work
I
it out.
figure, yeah.
yeah. I'm kind of this the end game. I mean, I want to see Cena win this because I think you can get more out of it.
Mhm.
Do I know the end game?
Yeah,
Absolutely not, because
100%.
I bet you every day, Mike, that they're probably, oh man, we can pull the trigger with Cena. Nah, maybe we should. Maybe we should.
Right.
Maybe so. I mean, like I always say, it's such an ongoing engine that I mean, they're not sleeping. So, and especially around this time, who knows what they're gonna do? I mean, they can pull the trigger
They could
like
change it. They could switch it up before it even happens.
they can
Anything.
Right.
they can change it in the middle of the ring, man.
Sure.
So,
Yep.
I mean, so it's
I mean, go back to the
we will
Rumble
get
last
there.
year. But go back to the Rumble last year, guys. Punk wasn't supposed to win that Rumble, and he got injured during the match.
Yeah, yeah, you
Right.
get hurt,
Yeah.
man. That's hey, man. But I mean, that's a good call by him. Like, man, you got to throw me out of here because I know
Yep.
I'm hurt. You know what I mean?
I mean, he
Eddie
knew it
says,
right away. He knew his pec muscle was done. He couldn't move.
yeah. Eddie says the fans are throwing slow softballs down the middle of the plate. Good
Yeah.
analogy. That's a good one.
And
That's a
that's
good
why
one.
they saved him for those crowds because they we knew they was going to eat it up.
Oh, yes. He knows what he's doing. Like I said, he's pausing. Like he's calling them out about their cussing. Yeah, Summer Cena. Yeah, I can see it too, Eddie. Like I said, Kurt kind of said that. Um, Paul says Eddie, if EO loses next week, the entire network is going to take 2 weeks off to recover from this huge issue. Um,
Man, if that's the case, we should have been off tonight. They keep playing my girl Jada. I'm about to lose it.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah, we're gonna get there too, right? Because that's a big topic too. We're
no,
gonna we'll
actually,
get
like I said, the promo was great. Cena is the best at promos. We know that. We've seen it many times, and 1,000 times actually. But it was just he had the crowd. The crowd did everything. I was everything against him, which was good. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. F you, Cena. We get all that. But my thing was he literally like he plays to the crowd so well, and then Cody coming out and doing his thing. It was perfect for for what Scotland wanted to see, which was fine, no problem, whatever. But to me, it's just today. John Cena, as great as he is, this is Cody's world, guys. I'm sorry, it's Cody's world, and I think Cody pulls this off somehow, some way,
Uh,
but we'll
I
see.
don't know, man.
It yeah, I mean it is Cody's world, but that's because these other guys understand it and they're passing it along.
Right.
So so yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's also the torch is slowly being passed.
Right.
And you're gonna have to make it through the gauntlet to prove you are who you say you are. Mike
Like I
says,
feel like. Go ahead.
oh, no, Kurt, or go ahead, Kurt. You run that by.
It says, I think Punk goes with Cena, Rock, and Heyman. Screws Roman and goes with Rock.
I can
Mm,
see it.
mm,
I can see it.
mm,
I think Heyman and all that stuff is going to stay on one side, and I really think Cena wins. Um, it is Cody's world, and Cody's going to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The chase is always better for the babyface, especially for Cody.
Yeah.
mm. That's why he can
Um,
drop.
he can drop, and then him chasing John Cena for the make him a little bit more interesting
Mm.
because now
Mhm.
we want the title off of this guy.
Along with the other people chasing him too.
Exactly.
It'll make a couple people interesting.
Sure.
Um,
Give him a reason to give Cody a Money in the Bank briefcase.
Diamond Drawer Dime
Interesting.
Drawer says
Dime
WWE
Drawer the
signs.
fourth,
Yeah,
Slick Loose
W.
Stunt.
Good, Kurt.
I never heard of Slick Loose Skunk. Skunt. I'm gonna have to
So
look him up after the show. Summer Rock. Slick Loose Skunt.
Who's that?
that's that's right. Somebody fucking around. Cody
Hey.
needs his own hard time.
Slick Loose Stunt. Who's that?
Uh, Josh says Undertaker said it best. Cena should win the title if he wants it, if he can commit to it. But if he wins it, man, that spinner belt coming back is gonna be
Oh
diabolical.
It's
no,
coming back.
no.
It's coming. It's
Eddie
coming back.
says losing at Mania will start Cody's hard times.
Yeah.
I can see what they're saying. I can see what he's saying there.
I mean, I
Can
feel
I ask a
like
question? I have one question, guys. I want you both to answer it for me.
2 years
And then
Do
we're
you
gonna
guys
to the title
go
was
do
ahead.
you
on
guys
time.
see a Cena face coming back as face in the future?
Yeah. Before he
Okay.
Probably
leaves
for a
WWE.
month.
Okay.
For a month.
A month?
A month.
Okay.
Yeah, the
We
month
still
before
got
he
more than
goes into
half
the
a
Hall
year.
of
It's
Fame.
Okay.
yep.
The
Right
month before
into
he goes into the Hall of Fame.
yep.
Okay. Right.
Man,
Which
now
one we
it's a
going to,
bucket list.
Paul?
Yeah. We got passports? Who got passport? I don't. I can get one.
Don't look at me.
You got a passport, Kurt?
Me?
Yeah. That's the only way we getting overseas.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. What you mean? That was sketchy.
I mean, if we can catch one in Puerto Rico, we don't need a passport.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying there. That was good. That was good thinking.
I didn't think about that either.
I was thinking on your toes. I'm banned. I can't get one. TSA alert. Oh man. No further questions, Your Honor. John says he's gonna turn babyface, I think, by SummerSlam or shortly thereafter. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's definitely going to turn
everybody kind of
babyface
got their
before.
own opinion on it. Eddie says after Survivor Series. Yeah, appreciate the comments coming in, guys. Yep.
Yeah, keep it coming. Love it.
Like I said,
So
I do. Go ahead, Kurt.
Is it after Survivor Series or before Survivor Series?
I think
Because
it'd be
I
after.
feel like he might be a part of that War Games match before because he's never been in one. So I'm
True.
sure retires, he might want to be in one. I mean, it's not a lot of workload. He can come in last. He can be in there for 10 minutes. Um, but would he turn by then to be on the side to take down whatever Rock is building? Because we're gonna get some more players over there. We have to.
Oh, we're gonna get a whole bunch of players.
No doubt.
It can't be another bloodline war games. I'm not trying to see it.
Mike says this is the first WrestleMania in a long time that two storylines could intertwine with each other.
Yeah.
The three-way with Seth, Roman, and Punk and Cena with Rock and Cody. Absolutely, Mike. You're absolutely right about that.
That's very possible.
Yes. Josh says long-term booking. He turns and takes down Rock's crew. Very
Yeah.
true. That's another one. Man, we could talk about
These
this one.
guys got scenarios going all day. I love it.
Yeah, this is great, man. I'm gonna try to do things fast, man, because waking up early, these shows be kicking my ass. But yeah, please keep the comments coming in. If we gotta backtrack a little bit, we will, because we only want to hit main targets, which leads me to my next main target. Um, guys, last night we had main event Jay Uso with his surprise tag partner, which I'm sure we wasn't super surprised that his tag partner was his brother Jimmy, versus Theory and Waller. Solid tag match. But what everyone's really talking about is, did Jay blotch that spot yesterday where he slipped? Now,
Ooh.
Did he
so my
slip on
question to
purpose?
you gentlemen is, did he intentionally blotch that spot, or did he slip again? Now, because I mean, it looked like he slipped, but
Go ahead, Kurt.
it looks
I
like
watched it a couple
there's.
times.
Uh
I
huh.
watched it a couple times. I watched it quite a few times because I'm trying to
Hmm.
make it out. And he could have slipped, and he could be telling a story to where he's not really going to be believing in himself going into WrestleMania because he keeps messing up. I think they're taking the mess ups that he already did. All right, you're gonna have to mess up some more, and we're gonna have to, because it's becoming a thing online. So I think we're gonna see more mess ups.
What you thinking, Dave?
You know what? I kind of agree with Kurt on this one. I think you're going to see some more slip ups coming to Mania before this happens. But I want to go. I don't. I'm going to go. I'm going to go off Jay a little bit. I'm going to go to Jimmy real quick, if you guys don't mind. Um,
No,
real quick. I think they have nothing for Jimmy to do, so that's why giving him a tag team partner with Jay is something they had to do. That's just me. You guys disagree with that?
I think that they did that for just a nostalgia thing because they were overseas, and
Okay.
again,
Okay.
I
I have a
think that
problem
was
with it.
just more of a nostalgia thing. Like Kurt said, Kurt kind of was like, well, I mean, he thought it should have been a little bit bigger. If it's going to be their
Right.
first match, I remember you said that to me, Kurt.
They
You said if it's
they
going to be their
mentioned it.
first
They
match
didn't.
and no big,
They mentioned it. It was like a year and a half.
yeah. So,
It should have been bigger.
But I think with Jimmy being a single wrestler, like as he's been doing, like it hasn't been successful for him. I think going back with Jay was the right thing to do. But I think they had nothing really for Jimmy to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why
well,
they put him
Jimmy's a
together.
SmackDown star anyway, so he could have did anything.
That was one night. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're back
Yeah,
together, back together. That's
it's
what I'm
kind of
saying. It was a
confusing.
one night thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
I
Eddie
didn't make
says he
sense.
don't think Eddie doesn't think Jay slipped, and
I think it was intentional.
he says he think Jimmy tripped him. Well, what I will tell you is he didn't trip him because he wasn't near him now. He
No,
wasn't near him when that happened. Josh says, Yeet, it's all a storyline now.
every
And yes, I think it is all a storyline now. I'm gonna read Paul's comment. Highlight of the night was Gunther acting out of the J slip as he was leaving the ring. Oh, he was as he was acting out the slip.
Okay.
Um, I do. I think they've added this to the storyline, Kurt. I think you're right. My question, well, my thought is like, so you really didn't have a story for them if you're going to take the blotches and use the blotches as a thing. So you really had no story plot for them.
So the blotches is the story. Is that what you're saying?
The
It's
blotches
just a
are the
Royal Rumble
story
winner going for the title. That's
because
now it's
after
gonna be, oh, he's been messing up, so now he doesn't really believe in himself. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, and I don't know if you guys caught it, but the promo with him and Jay or Jimmy after, he's it was
mhm.
weird, because he said, I'm I'm 3-0 against Gunther. And then he said, I've never beat Gunther. Well, if you're
Mm.
3-0 against Gunther and you never beat him, so I don't know. I,
Take back that.
so I don't know if the pressure is really on for certain things, and it is steady because I'm like, well, you can't say I'm 3-0 against Gunther and I never beat Gunther because that doesn't make sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, we do. I do think that the fire of the Jimmy, the smack heard around the world was. Um, I think they're going to use Jimmy to gas him. I mean, I think that is a good play off of two. But I definitely
Hmm.
think they're using the blotches, and it's kind of like, you really didn't have no story for this. And he
Well,
says, look at the camera. It was showing a little up to make sure the camera wouldn't show so much tripping. Jimmy was on that side of the ring on the floor, allegedly getting a chair. Yeah, I'll rewatch it, but I'm not sold on that one. I'm pretty sure um that yeah he slipped or he fake slipped because I mean they did attack it right away. They made sure they attacked it right away. So if it did happen, um if it wasn't intentional, I don't know if they would have reacted to it just as fast as they did because it seemed like they went in the back and talked about it. Gunther said about it. Um, I mean, maybe or he could have slipped and they was like, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna play off this shit now.
where
And
did Gunther come from?
yeah, that was a pretty odd walk in. That was pretty
Nowhere.
odd that like Jimmy looks up and he just happened to be walking through the hallway there. I was like, yeah, that's pretty awkward.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, where did Gunther come from?
But yeah, maybe they're gonna use Jimmy to try to keep gassing them up because that's always the thing. Like Jimmy's look, maybe Jimmy helps him win the strap. You know,
Possibly.
and so
See?
that's always part of it too because
I,
Gunther's not going to be an easy takedown. So I mean, if he gets the help, I mean, I'm sure the crowd would much rather. It's more heelish for him to get help, but depending on how they do it, maybe he gets a little bit of help.
brother on brother help.
Why not? I mean, because he wants to see him be successful. It's not like it's an issue to him.
I
You know,
agree.
he really wants to see him be successful.
Sure.
So, it was definitely it's definitely something to watch these blotches the next couple weeks, and we'll see if what kind of happens next week, or see if they're really just going to continue to play off it. Just a little disappointing to me because what that tells me is they didn't really have a story plot for this now. Like it's really starting to show they were just kind of winging it. That's
Kind of like a Vince thing.
They were kind of just winging it through. I think they were just so focused because, I mean, if we look in totality, there's probably only like four major stories. All the rest of the WrestleMania matches aren't really story filled. Like, yeah, if you stop and really start to look at it, everything's not really story filled. We probably only have four story filled matches. Because what's Liv Morgan doing for WrestleMania?
No idea.
Right now, probably tag team match.
Probably. It's probably going to be a multi-woman tag team match for the title.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
and she should probably be wrestling a singles match.
Yeah.
I love what Liv's doing though. Liv is tormenting Jade. I love it. It's great.
Oh, she's tormenting everybody, and
I
I
love
mean,
it.
it's perfect. Um, guys, we had a debut last night.
You're not gonna go there.
I mean, we have to dig
What's
into it. We had a debut
topic?
last night. Um, we got
What's his
we
name?
got a great promo. I mean, we got a promo, so we knew the character that we was gonna see. Um, Mike says, "How about Gunther wanting Jimmy in the world title match at Mania?" Oh,
Why would he do that?
Triple threat?
yeah, you don't want to do that because you're gonna end up getting beat either way.
I
Um,
don't think I don't think they'll go that route.
Josh says it was supposed to be Live and Bliss, but they pulled the plug for some reason. No major buildups. No major buildups.
Not enough
Where's
Yes,
time.
Alexa?
yes, Mike. That's exactly what he was talking about. Americana
Wait a
Grande.
minute,
Straight
go
up.
back to the comment before. Where's Alexa? Where's Alexa? I haven't seen her.
There's no serious build right now, and we still, we kind of thought she
Bro,
was.
Josh, you just blew mine.
Guys, where's Alexa?
Read
Oh, oh,
that.
what? You can't spell luchador without chat.
Okay.
Man, yeah, he did. Yeah, he just blew. Damn, damn, Josh. Yeah, you got us. That was a good one. It still took me a minute. It took even after you said it. I read it probably twice.
Luchador. Get it? Yeah, we get
Yeah.
it.
Um, but I mean, from the Gulf of America. Um, I mean, this give it's starting to turn into something. Obviously, it's starting to turn into a good storyline. Because
Hmm.
when
He's
not
being
only
replaced. My bad.
no, go ahead, Kurt.
No, he said Gunther wants Jimmy in the match because he has heart and Jay has none. So he means it's Jay.
Okay. Yeah, because I think he did kind of say that at one point in time. He'd much
Yeah,
rather wrestle Jimmy. Okay, I see what
yeah.
you're on to. Um, but the Americana. How about the debut last night? Um, I mean, it was quite the impressive debut. I mean, we didn't even know he was going to wrestle this week. We thought we was just getting a video package, and then we get a debut, and I mean, guys, no matter what
Got
you say,
it.
go ahead, Dave.
Chad Gable acting like he's sick on the mic, in the back, not feeling well. It's not me. Okay,
And he had a doctor's
sure,
note. It
Chad.
was legit. It was
That was
legit.
good. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I mean,
No. The doctor's note was
Right, Paul.
legit. He
You're
was sick.
absolutely right, Paul. Doctor's excuse. Doctor's
So he
excuse
had
for
to
almost
have
anything. Uh,
Americana El Grande take over for him.
yeah. From the Gulf of America too.
From the Gulf of America. That was a nice little touch.
I
um,
agree.
yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be an asshole, you got to do it. You got to go. You got to go full on
People
out.
are mad about it, but they're like they're not making fun of Mexicans. They're
No,
They're not at all. They're playing off of what's going on in the world today, and
yeah, man.
then
Like
I
laughs,
it's
man.
funny. It's funny. It's obviously it's we know what kind of character it is, but you know
but
what? All jokes aside, though, he goes out there and acts like a luchador,
Hmm.
and it's a
And
great
Shorty,
fucking match, guys. It,
actually, was a good match.
it was a great match. The crowd's chanting, "This is awesome." Um, that German suplex where he threw him into the turnbuckle, I'm like, yo,
priceless.
I was like, yeah, this is supposed to be funny, but they're out there having a good match on Raw. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
they had.
and if you really didn't watch wrestling, you just turned it on, you probably think it was two luchador type style wrestlers. If you had no idea what was going on and you turned it on, you kind of be like, okay, this is quite odd, but this is two luchador style wrestling matches.
Mhm.
Mike says Adam Pearce's reaction to the Chad's doctor's note was priceless. Yeah, Pierce's reaction to a lot of things
He's
lately
like,
is
it is legit.
the cough. Paul, come on, bro. We all had a doctor's note in the back pocket. Yeah, I had. Remember, Kurt? I had doctor's excuses on my way to Thundercade. Remember, I
Oh
had.
Oh.
yeah, that'll. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
I had Doctor. I got one signed by Doctor Dre. I got one.
Dr. Dre.
I, I had multiple doctors signing paperwork for me.
Dr.
Josh
Did
says,
Dr. Seuss side with two?
no, we skipped over the green eggs and ham. Josh says Pierce is stressed to the max right now.
Oh, he
Yeah,
is. Literally.
well, you got chaos all over the roster that you can't. I mean,
Chaos.
you're one guy supposed to be controlling all this shit. I mean, the door, you close the door opens up again. You got somebody else politicking on why they should be getting a championship. Um, oh, but yeah, your girl Lyra and Raquel did have a championship match last night. Is is Raquel getting a little bit better into? Are they both getting better each and every week? Because I know
God,
you're a
Kurt.
Lyra fan. I know you're a Lyra fan.
I am. I love Lyra. I love Lyra. I think she's great. I
Go
do.
ahead, go ahead, Kurt.
I never thought Lyra was a bad wrestler. Sometimes it's a little slow, but I think it's not all her. It's who she's in there with. Um, it's just the character. I don't like the character. Um, Other than that, she can wrestle. But the other one, Raquel,
Raquel.
uh, she yeah, she was a little impressive. A little impressive.
It, is it the live carrying it too? Is it the with the live on the outside? Is it making it easier for Raquel?
Maybe.
Good possibility.
Mike says, "How many three ways will there be at WrestleMania?"
Too
Oh
many.
man,
If I see another triple threat, I would scream.
oh man, I don't know
This
how
is
we're
why I
gonna.
don't. I hope they don't make because I know we're not going to get there yet. But this IC title needs to be more than 3 people because we have
Yeah.
too many triple threat matches.
Well, I think there's gonna be four in this one. I still think it's gonna be Finn, Dom,
Okay, yeah,
Breaker,
oh,
Finn, Dom,
even
Breaker,
so,
Penta.
Penta.
Yeah,
too close to 3. We should have 6 and make it a ladder match.
I'm okay with that.
Why not
yeah.
throw
But
Pete Dunne and New
but how
Day in
far
there?
away is Money in the Bank? Do you want 6 people when you got Money in the Bank
Ain't
coming
that
soon too?
ain't that
Good point.
Huh? That's like
ain't
two
that
months
like
away, right? It ain't that far away.
Money back? Yeah.
About 2 months after Mania, right?
yeah?
I
We
think
have
so.
so much going on between Mania and then
Yeah. So I mean,
the
that's
afterthought.
yeah. So it's kind of like it is kind of like an. I mean, it
Yeah.
could be an afterthought. I mean, like you said, there's so many other people, but I think you're just man. It sucks that you're like because I mean, are we not realizing and again another character not on the Mania card? Sami Zayn's not on the Mania card, guys.
No, he's not.
You know what I mean? So like people are starting to miss out. Like,
I'm sure he'll
and
be there though.
I mean, I'm sure he'll be there, but what you gonna do at this point? Like, I mean, at this point, I mean, you're gonna have a dark match at this point. Like,
Not the Mania dark match, bro.
I mean, some of these people are gonna have Mania dark matches because I mean, you don't have no story.
Put him on a
True.
pre-show.
Put them on the pre-show. I mean, so you're out there wrestling in front of a couple hundred in the blazing ass heat.
A pre-show? Oh God.
I mean, yeah, the Sami Zayn. I'd
That's
much
a
rather not be. I'd much rather not be on the card at all.
If you're gonna put me in a
AJ
pre-show,
Styles
yeah.
did
Why not?
pre-show matches. Remember those days?
Sure.
Yeah, They still have those matches.
Really?
Guys, going back to this Lyra match real quick, I really thought like I was when the match started, I'm thinking to myself, tell me they're going to make Raquel the Intercontinental Champion because I mean
I
she just won
never
the tag
thought
team
they were gonna
titles
make
with
her champion.
Liv, and titles have been changing hands, guys, on Raw and SmackDown the last couple of weeks, if you guys recall. So I'm thinking to myself, oh man, if they let Raquel win this, I'm going to be upset because thanks to Liv, probably on the outside interference deal. But I'm so glad Lyra did pull it off because I think she's a good Intercontinental Champion and it's exactly where she belongs.
Yeah, I mean, I think they put that belt on her a little too soon. But yeah, I didn't get the impression that Raquel was going to win that. I know they was kind of doing that like build up story, but I think they're kind of going to go other directions with those championships. Like I said, you got your Ivy Nows, you got your Dakota Kai still, you got probably shit. I'm trying to think who's more in that kind of like middle tier, who's not
I'm sh-
really. Yeah, but I'm sure there's still. I mean, because you still got Shayna Baszler, like
Where's
characters.
she at? Where's Shayna?
Yeah, they're doing TikTok
NXT call
videos.
ups.
Yeah, call ups, doing TikTok videos on social media just to keep yourself relevant. I mean, it's hard when they got these rosters full of actual, you know what I mean, characters and
Is
stars.
Shayna doing house shows?
Probably, I would doubt. I would say
Oh, they
she's
got rid of
probably.
what's her name? And we haven't seen her Zoe Starks in a while, huh?
Oh, Zoe Starks, yeah.
Yeah,
Because they
but
got rid of
but they're always on social media doing TikToks
Sonya.
and shit. Yeah, they got rid of Deville. Yeah, but
Deville, yeah, she
they're always doing like TikToks and stuff in the back, so they're still around.
gotcha.
Josh says
I'll
keep
put
it
them back
those
on.
four and put the money on the bank on Braun. He drops the IC title at Mania.
I think so too. I think he's right.
I think so too. And I
Eddie
like the
says
pick of
Sammy
the
needs to
babyface.
sell his injuries. Um,
He'll be back
Josh
Mania.
says Zane got the month of March off to observe Ramadan for religious reasons, so they probably don't have any time to get him a story. Oh, okay, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of
Gotcha.
sense.
That's why
Um,
he yeah, that's why he went out the way he did. Ramadan.
okay, all right, that makes a lot of sense. See, I didn't even know that.
He'll be back
Good call.
Mania. Yeah, he's gonna
Right around Mania.
somebody.
Excuse me. Sorry, sorry about that. Right, you said right around
Oh,
Mania. You think he'll be back?
yeah, he's gonna come back after Orton beats KO. He's that's when he'll come back. And we'll set up KO and Sammy at Backlash.
Okay. Okay. Um. So yeah, speaking of triple threats and everything else, obviously, we got another showdown between Io, Belair, and Rhea. Um, so I'm just wondering. Well, obviously next week we're supposed to get a definitive champion. Rhea's getting her match against Io. Do we? So we think Io loses next week, and the story shifts.
This is a title match, Joe. Is it next week?
Yeah, this is Rhea's championship match. Whoever wins
Oh,
goes
it
on.
is for the title. I didn't think it was for the title.
Yes, it is for the title. So
Okay.
this is
No, they
her.
just put the belt on Io. They're not going to put it back on Rhea.
Um, I mean, because I don't think Rhea needs it.
I
I
think
don't
Rhea
think.
needs to be in that match.
Yeah, I guess what you say, Kurt. We are aiming toward that triple threat match.
I don't want to aim there, but I think that's what we're gonna end up with.
Yeah, I don't want to see it either. I want to see Io and what do you call it? And Bianca. I don't want Rhea in this.
You don't want Rhea in this.
No, I do not.
To all the EO, man, he put that big on the screen too. Wow, wow, man, you know who runs the show around here? Puts that big
Guys,
on.
I cannot see after Io. Oh God.
He needs to really. This is what he's doing in his free time behind the scenes, you guys. This is all disrespect. This is all disrespect to me. This is how he takes shots at me. This is crazy.
No, I'm saying I can't see them putting the belt on Rhea for no. I mean, they just took it off her. Io's not losing this match. No way. I mean, no reason Io loses if Bianca comes in there and screws it up for Rhea. I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't want to see. I don't see EO
Will she
losing.
either loses next week or she loses at Mania?
Or maybe she loses by DQ and keeps the belt.
I think she keeps the belt the whole way through and past Mania. EO.
I agree.
You think
I
they're
think
giving Bianca a loss at Mania?
I don't think she gets pinned.
I think,
Oh, because it's a triple threat match. So
but I still think Jade and what's her called are still a part of this somehow, some way.
Yeah, I think everybody. I think the late.
Jade and Naomi.
I think let's just say if we're just jumping a month or two ahead, I think we're starting to get a little bit extra story. Oh, good one, Eddie.
Angry producer.
No, smart producer.
Oh, smart. I think he said angry.
No, that's what Eddie said. This is Paul replying back.
Gotcha.
This is Easter. See, look, now they're like kind of pie facing me out of it, like they're doing the EO every week. They're kind of pie facing me now. They're arguing back and forth.
disrespectful.
Eddie says Rhea beats EO at SummerSlam. Okay, so
Possibly.
he's getting a little further down the line. Mike says Rhea versus Bianca Rhea versus Bianca and Naomi gets involved, and Cargill comes out, and Cargill does something that causes Bianca to lose.
And it's going to be a
I mean,
triple
we're
I could
threat
see
match
it.
with no disqualification.
we're starting to see a little bit of sassiness from Bianca on the mic and on the internet. She's posting some different things, throwing just a little bit of mix in there. I mean, I think she's slowly embracing the heel.
Do you guys think it's funny every time he is in the middle of those two, they just take their hand and they throw her to the side.
Oh, the pie face, dude! I bust out laughing because it's like one of the most disrespectful things, and I think her sell on it makes it even funnier. Because, like I said, I think the first week it was kind of like just something that they did, and and we all busted out laughing about it on the show. Me and Kurt, I was like, bro, that's funny as shit. But I think it actually caught on, and I think they were kind of like, yo, girl, or yada yada yada. Like,
get out of here.
this shit's funny. Let's keep doing this. So I think it does. But I think EO can keep it past and beyond because I think the other stories with the other girls, I think is gonna, like I said, I think it's gonna evolve more. That's Naomi, Jade, Belair, and I think Rhea's gonna have something to do with that too.
This Naomi Jade Belair thing is not done by a long shot.
No, and then I think Rhea somehow finds her way in the mix of it too. I feel like her and Belair are starting to really like push something for them too, which obviously can be a.
Well, didn't Naomi just have a nice promo on SmackDown Friday night?
Naomi just beat Jade ass. She got back at her.
That's what it was. Okay, I thought so. I knew she did something on Friday. I didn't see the whole thing. Okay.
Mike says, "What about Asuka and Kairi Sane causing Io to lose next week?" Ooh.
Asuka forever. Why would Asuka? Asuka has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, because Asuka, I don't see her popping up like right now. I just don't think this would be the right time.
Might see her at Mania.
Yeah, a little later. I just don't see it right now. Paul says it's not funny, Dave. She's just gonna go kamikaze crazy. Oh, she's gonna go kamikaze crazy on Rhea and Bianca. So we're never gonna leave that topic.
Time will tell on that.
How Eddie says, how about move Rhea to SmackDown after Mania?
We're definitely getting a draft.
Yeah, we'll get a draft. I think a lot of things are gonna shake up. I don't even know why we still do this. I mean, they just had the transfer window.
We didn't need that if we were getting a draft, but
I didn't think we needed that neither if we were going to get a draft.
Right.
It just didn't make a lot of sense to me. Man, another good promo last night. They're fitting a lot of promos on these shows.
Well, they have to because Mania is around the corner, so they got to do what they can.
Doesn't it Isn't it a little bit crazy to you guys though that it feels like they said all these shows are going to be on Netflix and they didn't have no time restraints, but they're still like on a time restraint.
Yeah,
They're
Well,
going two
he
and a half
said
hours.
sweet
Go ahead,
spot.
Kurt.
He said
What'd you
that's the
say?
sweet spot. He said that 2.5 hours is the sweet spot. We've probably had one episode go 3 hours
I know.
after the first one.
All right, but if you got these matches lined up, like you said now, but why are do these matches have to get cut down in time if you don't have a
Yeah, I
time
don't know.
slot? What?
Yeah,
Why is matches like you know what I'm saying? Like the Jey Uso and whatever match that where the spear or was it Theory or whatever. If there's no time restraint, then why are we having to rush matches? Why are we having to still stay on a time schedule? If
well,
it's just kind of
you got to sell the merchandise
I get
too.
it.
You know, I mean,
um,
I mean,
Paul says the best thing is seeing it on Netflix with no commercials. They stay right in the ring. I think they were actually messing up last night.
I
It
think they
seemed
were
like
too.
I think they were supposed to be going to commercial, and then it wasn't going or whatever because it was like, oh yeah, we're still alive here. It was like they were even
Same.
shocked that they were still alive.
And when I looked, I was like, because I don't pay for that high subscription. I get the
Yeah,
commercials, so I'm like,
yeah, hell no, ain't none of
did
us.
I pay for this or what's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
I mean,
Black
what's 2.5 minutes, guys? Really, we're not missing
Okay,
much.
I'll
Two and
take.
a half minutes ain't
I'll
bad at
pay
all.
my bill. Yeah, I'm cheap. I don't. I'll pay for the cover. I'm not
I
paying
mean,
for
you're
that.
just sell me merchandise. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, they're
So
WWE commercials,
it's
so I don't have no
it's
problem with it.
it's just a random question, but we got a CM Punk promo. Did you guys like this Punk promo?
Anything Punk does, I like. Honestly, I
Punk's
gotta
been
be honest, guys. I love Punk.
on
His promos are the
fire.
best.
Would you say, Kurt?
Punk's been on fire.
Yes, absolutely, no doubt.
I hope his wrestling can keep up with his promo
I think
because
he can.
We haven't seen him in much. I mean, that's has it. Oh well,
we
the
did.
Seth matches weren't bad.
Yeah,
No,
man. He didn't look gassed to you.
I mean, I'm expecting that from him.
He's been looking gassed a lot. That's my only thing is, and I feel like I've seen it in more than one match. He looks gassed.
well, I think it's. I don't think he's gassed. I just think it's like I don't know.
Would that say? I think that Eddie said those were great promos from Punk. Oh, it was a good solid promo from Punk. Yep. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. It was a good. I mean, he doesn't miss on the microphone.
No,
I
not at all.
Do
Never.
do we get the
um,
favor?
Josh says, "Do we get the favor in the contract signing?" Well, he brought up the favor last week. He did say something, real
But he
slick.
said it. Yes, he said it Monday night. He said that he's not going to say anything about it yet. He's not going to bring anything up yet. He said.
I I think the biggest part of his promo last night. This is just the biggest part of his promo last night is he just said something about along the lines of Roman Reigns knows that that's just not his only wise man.
Right.
Along,
Hmm.
so I think that was a key part to because I always say promos have to have two or three keys, and I feel like the biggest key was him saying that obviously Roman knows that that's not just his wise man, that's my wise man too. Um, but yeah, he can't miss on the microphone.
Oh,
And I
Mm.
don't think that's ever going to happen. Eddie says, I want Heyman to screw over Punk and Roman and side with Seth. You might
Why
be
would he
on
go
to
over Roman?
something. You might
Seth
be
would
on.
never go with Paul Heyman
Why would he
Why
not?
not?
because he's not a Paul Heyman guy.
Uh, exactly.
Why would he? There's no reason for Seth to do that.
Get ready to record this, Kurt.
Why would Seth Rollins go with Paul? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. That's right. It's WWE. Anything could happen. I forgot.
Yeah, because get ready to record this, Kurt. Because the
Let
last
him have
time
it.
you said this doesn't make no sense, Dave, me and Kurt were sitting here telling you that this does make sense. Because you said it yourself. He's not a Paul Heyman guy. Everybody else is. So the ultimate swerve is that Paul Heyman is possibly working with the architect.
I can't
You
see it.
you
If
know
anything, if
there's
anything,
always a plan A, B, C,
yeah.
D,
But if
F, G,
anything,
Rollins.
Punk would go with Heyman before Seth would.
Kurt, would you like to comment?
Would Heyman before he goes with Seth?
Say that one more time.
Would Heyman go with Punk before he goes with Seth? You said
Would
you said
Heyman go
Punk would
with
go with Heyman
Punk
before.
before he goes with Seth?
Yeah, like because
Yes.
what do we need Punk for at this point? I've already
I
did
can't
all I
see.
can do for Roman. I've made Roman the
But what?
biggest
But
star
why
this
would
company
Seth
has ever seen.
go with Heyman? Why?
Why
For
not? Why not?
I like what's happening here. Kurt, we don't even have to answer. Dave, read the comments. They're telling you. Re, hey,
Oh,
pop
he
them
said what?
comments
Let
up
me
one more
see.
time. Pop, yeah, keep them comments coming. Thanks, Paul. We
if
appreciate you.
Cena can,
If Cena can turn, why can't Seth? Read this one.
Just
Seth.
imagine Seth turned into this goofy character that we've
Yeah, but
had
Seth's been
because
there and done that. He's not going to turn. No, he won't do that. No,
hey,
I'm not seeing it. Seth has done that. We've seen Seth do it before. I mean, come on, he turned on Roman. Nobody saw that coming. So why?
he's not really turning on any. He's just aligning himself with
There-
Paul Heyman.
Here comes Josh. You know Josh is going to drop a couple bombs. Go
It
ahead
does
and
make
read that
sense.
one too. Go ahead and read that
Cena
one
wins the
too, Dave.
belt. Seth and Heyman join Rock. Oh, you guys are going looking too much into this.
This is
We're
what you're
building towards
supposed to do. We are out of
Prestige
the
right
box.
now. We're
Well, I
building
get that
towards
too,
war
but
games.
no.
I
um,
do want to see Seth, Drew, KO. Yeah,
you're on to
get them all
something.
together.
You're on
Tag
to
team
something.
winners.
Seth, Drew, KO. Who else you got there?
Who else?
There's a lot of people you can work with. But
A lot of
yeah,
people.
it's funny,
Yeah.
Dave.
You guys actually think that would actually happen?
That he
What?
could cry because, like I said, some of the comments actually was some of the shit that I was thinking. That's why I was actually having you read them.
I got.
It's kind of the way I was thinking too. But yeah, he's the architect. There's always a plan A, B, C, D. Um,
You got to think about it.
and
They're both architects.
yes, they're both architects. They're always figuring out because really, when you think of other than like, because you still know CM Punk's a little older, Roman's a little older. Seth is the youngest one out of all them guys. So you
We're
can
getting the
keep
2025 Dangerous Alliance. Mark my words. Heyman, Rock, and whoever else Cena, and whoever else they put on that little team.
there goes Josh again. Could this be how we're getting the war games?
I said
Man,
we're building towards war games.
you man, the stories are there. I love this, man. Paul says it's a men's days of our lives. Anything can happen and will happen. Yeah, it's and the gears are turning. I can see the comments coming
Uh-oh.
left and right. Again, we appreciate you guys. This is what we're talking about. This is what
But
out of the
I really think we're thinking too much into this for Seth Rollins to go with Paul
that,
Heyman.
That's the
that's our
fun of it,
that's
man. That's the
that's our job now. We are fantasy bookers.
That's exactly what we're looking at here. Fantasy thing to happen. I don't know.
We
hey.
fantasy booked John Cena into turning heel. So you have to trust us. That's why I said, Kurt, get ready to record this because we're going to be making videos in a couple of months of us telling you that damn it, Seth Rollins can turn heel. So, and you're gonna be like, damn it, guys, you guys are fucking with me again. Because and we're just trying to tell you this could possibly happen. Will it happen? Who knows? Um, Paul, Paul says, speaking of booking shows, oh yes, anybody who want in this area with a business or organization, reach out to Paul, the producer, for a show upcoming in and around Johnstown, showcasing the great city of Johnstown. So anybody in our mine and Kurt's area, obviously, Dave's out in Philly right now. Um, in our area, Kurt, I'm sure you got some people we can appoint to. Paul, I did see his little list in the Pay It Forward page. He was actually promoting it there for different things around the city of Johnstown. So I will definitely help you pick some things out because you can't follow all the comments that you've seen. Trust me. um, yes, you can't follow every comment you've seen because some of them businesses. Um, Going back though, yeah, we're gonna. Like I said, I thought we weren't gonna get as we are tonight, but somehow we did get the rolling again. Josh says Roman, Cody, Punk, Jay, and whoever else against The Rock and his team at War
War
Games.
games.
That, there's a I mean so much. Like I said, we already we tapped into CM Punk. Um, we obviously kind of tapped into this Intercontinental thing, obviously to wrap Raw up. Penta and Braun Breaker last night. It's obviously Finn got involved, which it was kind of like written on the wall. So I think we're gonna get our fatal four way there, guys. Um,
Did you guys see the look on Heyman's face during that promo?
yes, we absolutely. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. And
Heyman's face
And
was
every
like
little
devilish.
detail matters.
every detail matters. Him arguing with Seth Rollins as much as he does.
I'm saying, but
It's a
Heyman's
deep.
face was devilish. Like,
Well,
Yeah.
because it bothers him because I mean, CM Punk's calling out like he's using the friendship against him.
right.
Go ahead, Kurt. Was you gonna say something?
I was just no. We were getting
No,
dangerously right there.
Paulie
Paulie
dangerously.
dangerously. Yeah.
There's,
That was
there's
exactly right. That was a Paulie dangerously look.
it was.
Exactly.
Josh
We're in the
says,
dangerous alliance.
yeah. Josh says Heyman is absolutely gonna be the influence in the outcome of this match. Um, yeah, I can't even imagine how this match is gonna end. Like I said, we think it's gonna probably be main event one of the nights, probably night one.
I would think so.
Excuse me. Um, so yeah, because like you said, I don't think Jay and Gunther can close
So
down the night.
No.
So,
while we're here,
especially no.
while we're here, while we're here, do we all think Full Threat should be the main event over the world title?
Absolutely.
All right.
I think so.
His name is main event Jay Uso. I'm just saying.
Oh, I get it. I totally get it. But you got three of the best in the ring. So I mean, I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You can't. I mean, I think you guys said it a while ago. They're gonna probably kick the show off with that match.
They probably could.
They probably kick it off with Gunther and Jay. Get the crowd hot early.
They always do. They're known to do that. We've said that in the past. So
Yeah. Josh says, what if Rollins turns and joins Heyman, and then those two they cost they cost Cody the title.
Because we're on the same page. Because Heyman and Seth, Rock and Cena.
Yeah. Well, let's never forget that.
Dave don't want to. Dave ain't try to hear it.
I'm not listening to this. I am not
Don't
listening to
forget, he
this.
had the Brahma Bull phone. Like,
thanks for taking the
only
words out of
phone
my
that
mouth.
still works. It's the
Thanks for
only
taking the
phone
words
that
out.
wasn't broke.
That's the only phone that was never broken. I was just about to say that. I promise you, Kurt. You really stole it from me. I was gonna say, you only had two cell phones, and one was to the Rock, and one was to Roman. There's some pages to turn, fellas, man, and we're
There's a lot of
already
pages.
there's a lot of pages to turn. Um,
Rock got to
Kurt, now
Cena.
you got
You
my
don't
you
think
got
he
my
got the
wheels spinning
Heyman?
now, buddy.
Just
yeah.
like the Rock got to Cena, you don't think he got the Heyman? And
So you got to be on the
answer me
top.
this:
Go ahead.
Good.
you don't think it would be a little bit easier for him to get the Heyman than it would to get this John Cena? This is Paul Heyman we're talking
I don't know. I don't know.
about. Now you're thinking about it.
You're getting me. Yeah, you are. You got me thinking now.
Look down here.
Cody is not the
Mm.
champion without Seth, and he will not let Cody forget that. Exactly. He helped him get it.
Not take it from him.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
Cody is
stuff.
not the
Cody is
champion if it wasn't for Seth.
yeah. He was his shield that night.
Okay.
If it wasn't for Roman's hate for Seth, he would never lost.
What direction? Mike says, what direction will they have Gunther go if he loses to Jay after Mania?
He's gonna take a much needed break.
He'll take
Yeah,
it. I can see that. That I can see.
He deserves
yeah.
it. He
Yeah.
did 666 days,
Or wait a minute, he might
then
get a
went on
rematch on Raw and still lose.
then went on to win the
I don't
women's
think they'll want him to
division.
lose back to back that fast though, because that's just
Oh
not
wow.
his mo. I mean,
Right.
we've only really seen
Better
him
send him
lose
on
what 4 or 5 times.
vacation.
He's only lost championship matches,
Yeah,
so,
sure.
so it's
Well, the
Yeah.
one the Sami Zayn lost in Intercontinental, right?
yep. He lost the Intercontinental Sammy, and that was the last time he lost.
Okay.
Put him in Cena's
Josh
place.
says he gets
I like
drafted to
that.
SmackDown to become the WWE champ.
That's a possibility too.
What if Cena gets drafted to Raw after he wins? I think the titles are switching shows.
Oh shit!
I really think the
Damn,
titles are
guys,
switching shows.
why y'all gotta do this so late in the episode, man? It's crazy. We hit 4 topics. That's all we hit tonight. We were supposed to hit NXT, uh,
Realize,
but I
realize
I love this. I love
But
this.
there's
this is the
there's so much to
SmackDown
yeah.
title,
We're on the road to
and John
WrestleMania, so
Cena
four
has
tops is
not
pretty
been
much
on
it.
SmackDown. It's all on Raw.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, yeah, there's so much going on. Yes, you're right, Paul. I'm trying to get there, Paul. With them, they keep the comments coming. It's hard, man. This big storyline. He
All
said,
right, let's
"Can we skip to the warrior herself, Stephanie Valkyrie, double duty? She is a badass." Here he goes again.
Stephanie Vakir is a warrior. That girl is
she's
so
the
good.
one.
I'll tell you.
She's the one.
Tonight, she did a lot. That last match was great. I got to give her credit.
She's great.
Eh, yeah, I thought both matches were solid. The first one was a
I didn't see the
little.
first one. I saw the second one. So
Yeah, well, she fought Jada in the first one.
okay.
I was definitely torn. They're two of like my favorites.
I mean, we knew she wasn't winning.
Yeah, we knew she wasn't winning. Obviously, like you said. Honestly, I was kind of surprised she didn't.
I,
She held on to both titles. You know, they
I
Yeah,
saw
say.
Kurt's girl come and save her though. I saw that.
I don't know,
Miss
man.
Jordan
After
Grace.
after after Jordan Grace getting in Jada's business, she's gonna have to hang it up for me because I'm.
Is she a heel or face? Is she a heel or
What
face?
is
I don't know. Is she heel or face? Because it like she came out, she cut into that match for no reason. Then she comes out again later, and she's like on Stephanie's side. It's like I'm kind of confused where she's
Then at
going.
the end, Steph's holding up the belt. Like, what's the deal? Yeah.
I'm kind of confused on if she's a heel, a face.
I
Who
think
is
she's a
that
face. To be honest
steroid
with you.
chick
Come on, Paul.
at
You
the
know who that
end?
is.
Yeah, you know who that is. Curtis likes them steroid head females. Jordan
Don't do that.
Grace. Uh,
Don't do that. Ugh.
he likes them Shannon Sharp, deep women. uh,
She put the bangs on. He can't even recognize her.
yeah. He doesn't even recognize her with the bangs. You said that too. Like because she does look a little bit different with them. Not a fan at all. Um, but Stephanie, yeah, typically they don't let people hold on to championships. You know what I mean? Like they said, they made it a point to say all night long. You know, most people don't even be able to hold on to both championships in both nights.
It's yeah, very rare to see it.
Yeah, so I did. I thought her little story is going to get interesting because obviously you got Jada Parker, I mean Jada in there now. You're going to have Grace in the mix of that. I guess they're going to push the Fallon Henley girl. I guess they're going to continue to push her more. So I think there's going to be a
She's
big
dope.
mix for. What'd you say, Kurt?
I said she's dope though.
Yeah, he said he really didn't recognize her. He had it on
Bangs.
mute. Yeah, it's the bangs. That's what it really is. Um, yeah. What else happened on NXT?
I did see a promo with Trick, but I didn't know I kind of caught the middle of it, so you guys can fill me in on that one. I kind of
So
missed that.
Yeah,
we
go
had
ahead, Kurt.
Javon. He had a match. Who was he wrestling?
Who Javon Evans took on Lexus King for the
Lexus
Heritage.
King. Either way, my man Oba came out. I was driving during this, so I was listening, but I went and seen that power bomb. He took a nasty power bomb on the side of the ring. But
Um,
the group. What's the group?
Dark. Are they called Dark Side or
Dark State.
Dark Dark?
Something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But the
They got this new.
new group that the light's been going out and they've been popping up. Have you been catching on to that, Dave?
I've seen it once or twice. Yeah, I
They're
have.
kind of like the
So their
Shield plus Nexus, plus like they're
their
kind of
music
that.
hit.
Mm.
Their music hit,
And they pop out of nowhere.
but they
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
stopped.
that.
They stopped in the crowd, but and Trick ended up coming out and beating down Javon. Yada yada. I think Trick is.
there was a lit like what Kurt's saying. There is too. Trick was leaving the building with his new attitude lately.
Right, I saw that. That I did see that. Yeah.
Okay, and they asked him about that new group, and he kind of said something along the lines
That
like
ain't my
that
business.
that ain't my business.
Right. Okay, I did see
So
that.
what I think what Kurt's leading on to saying too possibly is he might be leading that group. He might
I
be in
think you're
charge of
lying.
that group
Oh,
because
okay. Okay.
that and I know why you're saying that, Kurt. I'm just gonna say because they haven't physically attacked nobody during Trick's stuff. They only attack people
Mm,
during the other stuff. I did catch on to that.
exactly.
Okay.
They've
Trick is
came
a bunch
out.
of
They've
crackheads.
came out and been a distraction during Trick, but they haven't
Yeah,
attacked nobody. So I
exactly.
think there's definitely something there.
Little details. Yeah,
Eddie says Jordan Grace is the only one who will take one of the belts off Stephanie. Oh,
she's gonna take the
She possibly could.
title off of her.
and Mike says don't forget Julia. Yeah, Julia's still in the mix. There's so many down there.
Gotta love Julia.
Yes.
This
Paul Wood
Paul
Snow is
said this dude Ricky Saints is legit. They hyping him fast. Already a belt match next week versus Steers, which I think he could take it.
uh, yeah.
Although they
Good.
could drag it out because it's right. Both coming from AEW, and they're gonna take these two guys and they're gonna show you like, look, this is what you could have did with these two guys. Sean Spears ain't gonna
And
hold that title long.
not to disrespect you, I think that does have something to do with that also has to do with Ethan Page because they're all kind of on that whole oh you're an outsider. All three of them are obviously from AEW, but
Yeah,
they're pinpointing that. They're making a big deal that everybody just left there. Um, yes, Eddie, he attacked Evans because Evans hit him last week with that RKO type thing. He came flying out of nowhere. I think it's building into a big match between him, Trick, Evans, and Oba. Uh, a big triple threat there, which I mean that could be a man. That could be a
Can,
grand
guys,
story.
can Trick get his belt back?
he might.
Um, he can get it back. he doesn't need it.
Okay.
But with this story that me and Kurt possibly think that he might have something to do with those guys, that could help him get his belt back because when you have backup, that makes things a lot easier when you have
Sure.
four guys backing up. Absolutely will. Um,
Okay.
yeah. So there, man. Like I said, there was those three big matches. Um, yeah, that was the bigger stuff for NXT tonight. Obviously, Starks, Spears, all in the mix with Ethan Page, the championship matches. I'm sure we'll tap into it on the Atomic Drop or something this week because it is getting late. But something we got to do every single week is talk about all the shows on our channel. Obviously, right now you're live with the part-time Marks and our special guest Dave, the showstopper. It's always great to have Dave. Then tomorrow morning the Batcave with Ken Fry at 9 a.m. He's up early doing his thing. Then tomorrow, guess who? It's Dave and Paul with the Cowboys Weekly Show. I'm sure they have some catching up to do. Well, Cowboys, have they done anything this week? Probably not.
Nope.
So, but we did see some NFL moves this right before we went on air tonight. So that should be. I'm sure you guys might talk about, or no, they'll probably talk about that on Thursday on the NFL Weekly Talk. Obviously, we seen Russell Wilson get traded or didn't get traded today. He got picked up by the Giants. And Stephon Diggs got a big payday for the Patriots, which that's a lot of money. So I'm sure they'll be talking about that on Thursday. Then Friday we got the Silver and Black Raiders with Ken Fry 9:30 in the morning or 9 a.m. in the morning again, followed by Friday 7 p.m. in the evening inside the Octagon with Josh and Paul, which is one of my new favorite shows because they're giving me hints on UFC since I've been trying to keep up every single week. And Saturday, guess who'll be back? It'll be Ken Fry, myself, Kurt McGurk, probably Dave, hopefully Paul, on the Atomic Drop. Hopefully we can get all of us together one night where we can really, really mark about it. Out of box sports entertainment. Like I said, we have something for everybody. And if you're looking to start your own show, please get in contact with myself, Dave, Kurt, Paul. We have something for everybody. Like I said, I mean, obviously, you can see there is something on every single day of the week. He doesn't know about
It's a
UFC
big
this week.
UFC week.
Big UFC this week.
Big UFC this week.
Good, you can help me with my parlays. Jim,
Jim.
thanks for checking in, Jim. Also, I always like to shout out Jim. He's our little side personal sponsor, Ganja Graphics. He makes our t-shirts. Jim, I've known him for quite some time. I don't have any marketing on for him today, but like I said, Ganja Graphics makes our t-shirts. That's another one of our sponsors, and we appreciate you checking in with us, Jim. I know it's late. Ooh, and it's a good week. It's this area on the NFL Weekly. They're doing the AFC North this week. So, I mean, that's
Ooh.
everybody in our area over here, Kurt. They're doing it looks like they'll be doing the Steelers, the Bengals, which that's going to be quite interesting what they're talking about this week. I mean,
I keep hearing it. I keep hearing some certain quarterback might be going to Pittsburgh. I don't know. Maybe.
huh? Oh, I think that quarterback will be going to Pittsburgh.
You think
Obviously,
so?
it looks like he's the only good quarterback left right now.
That's
So
what I keep hearing. I keep hearing that. I don't know.
Super
You
I
guys
think
know?
I personally think he's waiting for the Pat McAfee show. Because Pat McAfee's going to be in Pittsburgh here in a couple weeks or something. So I think he's going to announce it on there. He has to.
Is that what he's going to do?
Yeah, Pat McAfee has some big thing going on in Pittsburgh coming up here in a
They said
couple
that
weeks.
sold out in like 30 minutes, huh?
Right.
Say it one more time, Kurt.
They said that sold out in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it sold out in
Oh,
like
that show. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
yeah, I think it sold out in less than that. So I
Probably.
think honestly, I think that's kind of where Aaron Rodgers is going to be like, yeah, I'm signing to the Steelers. Um,
Ugh.
it just seems like it makes a little bit of sense. I'm sure the NFL Weekly Talk guys will
I'm sure they'll be all over that.
And I'm sure you'll probably talk about it tomorrow on your show.
I think we might bring it up.
I'm sure you guys will touch on a couple things. I'm sure I'll check in with you guys and see what you guys are talking about. Obviously, we're all Cowboys fans here. We're all living the misery together.
That's beyond the statement. Misery is it? I don't even know.
See, that's really good news. Ganja Graphics possibly coming to the box as a network sponsor, so that's always good. Yes, we're here to support each other. That is something that we love to do. We support each other in every single way. Mike says the reigning and defending Super Bowl champions. See, Mike, I liked you, man, up until right about you just lost me, Mike.
You lost us, Mike. You lost us.
Mike, you lost us. How can we cancel him like Paul did to me earlier? No, joking, man. You know what I mean? Congratulations, you guys won it this year. Sucks for us. But guys, any closing things you guys want to say, man, before we get out of here for tonight?
No, I just want no, I'm good.
Good. You gonna save it for the atomic drop?
Yeah,
we're definitely we're gonna do a lot more
I like the showstoppers gimmick. Take us out of here, man. Take us out of here.
You want me to take you out?
You know what? I'll let you take us out. But what I will say is, everybody, thank you for checking in with us. Always make sure it's important, man. We appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, it's midnight. You know what I mean? You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you actually spend it with me, Kurt, and Dave. We really, really appreciate you, man, because you guys keep the show going with the comments. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we was only thought about going an hour tonight, and here we are again. We went an hour and a half again, but it's because of you guys. You guys make the show. Me and Kurt, we this is what we do on a regular basis. Dave, same thing. We just talk about wrestlings, but you guys make the show. You guys make it better with all these hypotheticals. This is Out of Box Sports. We are the part-time marks. We appreciate you guys. Dave,
Mike, we
yes, we appreciate you. Dave, you could take us out of our show.
I want to thank everybody for chiming in tonight. I really appreciate that. Yes, it's 12 o'clock on a Wednesday morning, and we're sitting here talking wrestling with my guys, Kurt, and the man himself, Black Lightning. You know what, guys? I love you guys. I love being on the show. And you know what, guys? This ain't the Atomic Drop. No, this is the Part-Time Marks, gentlemen. The Part-Time Marks. Yeah, I said that. That's right. Part-Time Marks. Good show. All of our shows. Check us out Monday through Saturday. We're all over the map. Facebook, Twitter. We're everywhere. We're there. But you know what, guys? I'm going to take us out like this. I do, like Atomic Drop. You look at the Part-Time Box, baby. I will talk to you guys later. We'll see you next week. Let me talk to you. Yeah. See you guys later.